Hey there, it is 7 o'clock. It is Thursday, October 23rd, 2025, and my name is Patience with notesfrompatience.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Arkansas. I have a quick and easy class that I have coming up, and it is on my website right now under Classes to Go. It is Traditions of Christmas. So in just a minute, I'll take you down to my desktop and show you that. Also, we have a special right now. You know, we always have the special of $125 in product for $99 plus tax. Well, Stampin' Up! For the whole month of October till the 31st at midnight, you can get a starter kit for $35. And that's $125 in product for $35. Now, you have spent more and gotten way less. So, I mean, we all have. I have spent more than $35 and gotten less. So, $125 for $35 in product is just wonderful. So, join me every Thursday night. I'll give you a heads up if it's going to be Wednesday night. But I will have quick and easy cards to show you how to use your products that you get. And I'm always taking suggestions on things to learn. But tonight, I'm going to show you my Traditions of Christmas class to go. I'm going to show you the card I made last week. And I'm going to show you the alternatives for the October Cozy Christmas, which is a paper pumpkin kit. So let's go ahead and go down to my desktop and I'll show you what I have. Okay, give me a minute to make sure I have you in the right group, in the right page, live. So hold on just a moment. See if I can see any comments. There we are. There we are. Okay, so my desk is a little messy. Let me see if I can get this set up right. I'm struggling with my hardware here. Okay, so this is what I have. This is last week's card. Whoops. Oh no, let's see, there it is. This is last week's card, and it has the real red shiny ribbon. It's got the traditional sparkle gems, or sparkle sequins, I believe it's what it's called. Let's see, got a whole pack of these. Traditional sparkling sequins. And this is Traditions of Christmas paper. Love the die cut, and that is with traditional labels. So that's the card I made last week. Now, next week, every day I'll have a new card I'll show you with this suite of products. Also, these are the 3 cards that you could get for the class to go. I will have pre-cut images. Pre-cut, no, I will not have pre-cut images. I don't send images. I will have your paper pre-cut and your card bases, and you will actually get enough to make 6 cards, so that'll be 2 each of all 3 of these designs. This is a Z-fold, and this is just a regular fold, but it is like this, landscape instead of the regular book fold like this. Okay, oops, nope, this is different too. This is a fun fold. So anyway, that is my class. Now, last week, I showed you a, it was a wooden plaque that said it was wedding related. And I'm sure somebody had it displayed in the wedding. And, they didn't have any use for it anymore. So I picked this up at a thrift store for $1.99. I used the Traditions of Christmas scrapbook stickers and made this cute plaque now that I can set up on my shelf, and it says Merry Christmas. So I told you I would show you what that looks like. It's, pretty heavy. I really like the way this turned out. It's simple, and if I get to where I don't like it, it's easy to redo. And so anyway, that is something I'll have a post on my website in the coming days. Okay, so let's look at these 3 cards. These 3 cards were made with the Cozy Christmas paper pumpkin. Now look at this box. It is pretty. You could put a ribbon on this and gift it to somebody for them to make their own Christmas cards, or you could make the Christmas cards and give that as a gift. But I want to go ahead and open this because I'm going to make another card using something out of here because I need it. I need it. Okay, when you get your kit, it comes and it looks like this. You'll have a stamping spot. You get these stamps, and if you're new to Paper Pumpkin, it is, you'll get a block for the first time. You'll get a D block, and that block looks like this. So it is our D size block that fits all the Stampin' Up! Stamps in the Paper Pumpkin. Okay, so let's take the paper out from it. Oops. Set this aside. I'm going to go ahead and cut this baby open because I need something out of here. Now, I opened my first box. I usually get 2 to 3 boxes each month. And I opened my first box during my live class on a Sunday. And everybody oohed and awed over the products in here. You get tear and tape, you get sequins, and you get dimensionals, and then you get mini glue dots. You get, okay, there's 9 envelopes. I had to count that right quick. And these envelopes are different. Usually Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a pointy envelope, but I like it. I like it. It looks good, and you could stamp all over this envelope, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Let's get started with, here's your card bases. Let me pull out those other card bases. This is what they look like, basic beige. I'm wanting to say this is garden green, and then you have real red with cherry cobbler on that. Then you have your die cuts, but what is special about this kit this month is some of the images are flocked. And I don't know if you can hear that. There is flocked velvet touch on that. And let's see, I've got just so much in here. I need this piece that has the corners, like that inverted corner. And then let's put all this over. These are flocked. They've got the velvet on there. Got a star. And then you could build your own tree. And then you have these letters. You always get this cardboard, chipboard. You could use that to stamp on. You could use it to make a hardcover of something. I use these when I mail things so that they don't get bent. Okay, also, in addition to your stamps, you get, this is like a legend, if you will, letting you know what your stamps look like. And this month, it's Merry Christmas, Joy, you've got snowflakes, you've got a star, and you've got To the World and Deck the Halls. So that is the stamps. You always get a color brochure to go by. I usually look at the card and go from there, go run it. If I am unsure about something, I will open it up and look at the instructions. They also have a QR code that says video help if you need help putting this together. Now, this is the die set that doesn't come with it, but it is available. It's an add-on product, and it was used for September, October, let's see, August, September, and October. Is that right? Anyway, it's used for October, November, December. This is what this one is used for. It's offered for the whole quarter, but you could use it with all 3 months of Paper Pumpkin. I would have used the Joy, but I had so much that I wanted to do with the actual pieces in this set. So let's get started. Let me show you my first alternative card. Well, let me show you the cards that come with the kit. Okay, here is the Joy to the World. And I made it just like the instructions said. Put all the sequins. You've got these beautiful red sequins in here. And I popped it up, so you could tell that that's popped up. And I don't have anything on the inside, but I will. I know that I will make all the cards I can out of this kit. And I usually put, Merry Christmas from the whole family and put a picture of my children in there. So we have to get together and get a picture to put in my Christmas cards. So there's the first one I did. And here was the next one I did. Now, these are pieces. I think this is 1, 2, and then 3 pieces. And I just popped them all up, just like it said. Put the star, and again, sequins. And the Stampin' Spot this month is pumpkin pie. And I pulled out my full-size pumpkin pie because it's easier for me. I usually take these when I travel and go camping, or put them in with some card bases and give as a free gift. I like to spoil my team. I've got a team challenge coming up. In the next couple of weeks, I will be mailing out things for them to come up with a card. So it's going to be a fun challenge. Here is the third card, and it is an ornament. This is flat, and this is also flat, but I popped up Deck the Halls. But it's just an ornament. It is simple, easy to put together, and these cards are gorgeous. So these will be great Christmas cards. Okay, let me show you the first alternative card. And I'm not finished with it, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is a card base that came with it, and I inverted it. So it's white on the back side there. And then I scored this in the middle at 2 1/8. So it measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But I scored that front flap at 2 1/8. And then I took one of these and adhered it to the left side. And the reason I wanted this extra one out of there is because I'm going to put it on the inside here. So let's go ahead and put this on the inside. And let's see, how am I going to get that lined up? I know there's probably an easy way to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. That way, when you look at it straight on, you can't tell, you can't see anything. But when you open it up, there is this other piece here. So I'm going to stamp on this. It says Merry Christmas. And I'm going to stamp some stars on it. It's got a cute star image. And I'm just going to stamp 3 more stars in that. And then you can also stamp these things on your envelope. I have not torn up any of the envelopes making alternative cards this time. Sometimes I do take apart that envelope. So there is one alternative card. Let me show you another one that I made. This is my absolute favorite. And I made this quickly because I like quick and easy. I took the con pie image that has snowflakes on it, and I just stamped Deck the Halls all the way across. And then I cut apart this flocked bottom of the tree. And then if you will remember, this was on the Joy up here, and I cut it away from the word Joy. And just did that, added some sequins, and there you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's make another card. I've got the pieces here. And I'm going to use the Garden Green card base. And let's see, I took that same piece that we used on the front of this card, right here, and I took the top half of it, actually measured 3 inches. So I've got 3 inches here. I plan to put that right there. So let's just go ahead and do that. I think I'm shaking the table. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's see. And then I have the letters Joy. And I have already punched those out. These are pre-cut images. And I have put mini dimensionals on that. So I'm also going to I'm just going to glue these down with my multi-purpose glue. It's just easier for me right quick. And I am going to put these just down here. This little greenery. Then I'm going to pop up the Joy. So let's take the backs off of these dimensionals. And it's just going to say Joy on here. So I will have all this information on my website and in an email. Did I put this on crooked? I did. Let's fix this right quick if I can. I was not paying attention. Let's see. That's what I like about this stamp and seal. I can pull it back up and reposition. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so now I'm just going to put the J. Well, let's put the O first. I think that would look better. I've not made this card yet. I have seen replicas of it, and I wanted to make one myself. There we go. Start with that O, so put that somewhat in the center. Do I want to put Joy up there? Let's see. How did that card look? It's kind of just in the middle. Here we go. Joy. There we go. Also, if you're new to my team, I try to come on every Thursday night, and I give you free tutorials on the team page. So let's see, how's that going to look? Let's scooch it over. There we go. So now we're going to have to move the J, which that is okay too. There we go. Ooh, I like the way that looks. Joy. Okay, now these sequins, I really wish they'd given us more, but there's enough to make all the projects as shown. These red sequins are just fabulous. Fabulous. That's my favorite word. Fabulous. Okay. Oops, I dropped it again. Here we go. So this is simple. I took what was given in the kit and made another card. So this is so simple. Okay. My next card is with the basic beige card base. I can't talk. And I'm making a Christmas tree, but I'm making it different than what they showed in their card. I'm making it different from this, okay? So I'm going to have the little ones. I've already popped it up, and I'm going to put that there. But I am going to use only these 3. So I'm going to cut the 4 away. And I'm just going to fussy cut that. And when you fussy cut, you move the paper, not the scissors, and you have better success. Okay, and then I will keep this and use this for something else. And that something else will be something probably a lot like this. Okay, so this is going to go right here, and it's going to go flat. And I'm placing this on here because I'm going to stamp on this card base. And I'm going to stamp Joy to the World, but I'm going to stamp it in pecan pie. Oops, and I have what looks like a glue dot or something on my stamp. Let's see if I can get that off. There we go. Got that off. All right, so this is going to be stamped right here. Just a little trick that I use to kind of get this in the center. And then Joy to the World. Now let's put this baby down. I've got the dimensionals on the back of here already. Ooh, sorry if I'm shaking the table. I think I'm hitting it with my belly. If you're not on my email list, you can go to my website, notesfrompatience.com. There's a pop-up, and it will add you to my email list if you'd like to be there. Joy to the World. Ah, I love it. And then let's get some sequins a hold of this. I love it. How about that? Simple, creative, and it's just fun. I've got lots of things left. I am going to make the cards as is, as far as I can, and then what's left over, I will put together with things that I have. These are the 4 alternatives that I've come up with. Now, you can look out there. You can Google this, Cozy Christmas for October 2025, and you can find all kinds of things. I love the way these turned out, but I especially love the cards the way they are, the way they're intended. This right here is just spot on. This is my favorite one. I just love that. So let me get you back up here to me. Here we go. So that is all I have tonight. Let's see what time it is. It is 7:24, 24 minutes. I made 4 extra cards. I showed you the 3D project that I put together. If you watched last week's video, you'll see what it looked like before. I did take pictures of before. I'll get pictures of after, and I'll put that on my blog one day this week. And be looking for Traditions of Christmas Kit to Go. It has been advertised in my email. It's also on my Classes to Go. There's a little drop-down menu on my website, and it shows you how to get the kit to go for free. Here is one of the cards I made. I do have the measurements on my blog for you on this, because it's easy to duplicate. This was my swap for Team Swaps last week. So anyway, thank you for joining me. My name is Patience, and I have notesfrompatience.com. And just join me on Thursday nights. Sometimes it's Wednesday nights, but I will let you know. Now, since we've come to the end, I meant to say something at the beginning. I will be giving away this card. So, if you would like to get this card, give me a comment on my YouTube video once it's posted, or a comment on this video, just give me a comment and y'all will put you in the drawing for that card. So thank you so much. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next week.